Hey guys, this video that we're about to watch today is just a little bit old, but it got taken down by Disney when I posted it the first time, so I'm posting it again. But also, I'd like to tell you about the sponsor of today's video. Ling is an excellent language learning application, and if you're someone who's interested in having a language teacher or coach with you everywhere you go in your pocket, Ling is the application for you. I'm using it right now to improve my Chinese skills, but Ling offers over 60 different languages. It also includes little games and little chat boxes where you could actually in real time practice your language, and it's just a genuine good product to be using. I honestly think it's much better than Duolingo, but hey, I'll let you be the judge of that. The link is in the description down below, and just keep in mind, just by clicking on the link, you're helping my channel out. But anyways, I wouldn't recommend this if I didn't believe in it. I really do think this is a useful app that you can benefit from using, and it can really help you take your English or whatever language you're learning onto the next level. Yo, what's up, dorks? Welcome back to yet another educational English video. I am your new dad, and today we're going to be learning some advanced vocabulary as well as interesting pronunciation that is going to help you improve your English. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to watch what is arguably the best TV show out right now, and that is The Mandalorian. But before we jump into this video, let me say that if you're new around here, I make educational videos multiple times a week in order to help you meet your goal of English fluency. So if you want to be like the thousands of other people that are currently subscribed, consider smashing the like button on this video, consider hitting that subscribe button, and ringing that little bell for notifications to stay updated on new videos coming out. Also, consider joining the Discord. We have a lot of fun going on over there. We chat with each other, we talk with each other, we play video games together, and we share memes with each other. But now, let's learn some English.
Treadwell. I like it medium rare.
When referring to this word medium rare, it's almost always referring to food. It's when meat is cooked until it's brown on the outside, but the inside still remains a bit pink. Usually, people only eat beef that way because cows don't have the same parasites that chicken and pork does. It's honestly the only way to really enjoy a steak. Anything cooked more than that just becomes tough and it really loses its beefy flavor. So you always want to eat a medium rare beef.
I'm not some Rhodian for crying out loud.
For crying out loud is a phrase used to express the feeling of exasperation for something. It's really quite similar to the phrase for Christ's sake, but it's a little bit nicer than saying that. Let's watch a quick clip.
I'd say to anybody, vote Labour for crying out loud to help this country.
Here, we can hear a man expressing his feelings about his government while using that phrase. As you heard with this guy and in the show, the phrase isn't said for crying out loud. We actually smash those words together and make for a for crying out loud sound.
For crying out loud. For crying out loud.
We cut the ing off of crying and replace it with an n sound, and we don't pause between the words. Let's say it together. For crying out loud. For crying out loud. Not for crying out loud.
All right, here's the deal.
A deal is an agreement. So when she says, here's the deal, she's really telling the Mandalorian that he's getting what he needs, but there's going to be a catch. He's going to have to do something. When you use that phrase, here's the deal, you're often telling people what they're going to need to do to get their way. For example, when I was young, my father would often say, here's the deal. If you want to go to your buddy's house, you'll need to clean your room.
A Mandalorian covert is close. It's in this sector, one system trailing.
Are they the ones that left Navarro?
Don't know. All I know is that the contact leads to them.
How much will it cost me?
Well, it's the great news. It's free, aside from finder's fee, of course.
In that last clip, we saw two very important phrases. The first one was the phrase, great news, and the other was finder's fee. To start off with great news, this is something that people say before they tell you something good. Here's this clip for reference.
Great news. What? The Dacia Sandero is almost here.
We say great news or good news to let people get ready to hear something good. The other phrase we heard was finder's fee. A finder's fee is a term that's used in business when someone brings two parties together to do business with each other, and then they get a fee for making that happen. Let's watch this clip where finder's fee is used.
These numbers are right. This looks pretty sweet.
Oh, those numbers are right, all right. Believe me.
This is doable.
Congratulations, Jer.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Well, it's a pretty,
What kind of finder's fee are you looking for?
Huh?
The financials are pretty thorough, so the only thing we don't know is your fee.
My fee? Wade, what the heck are you talking about?
Stan and I are okay.
Yeah?
We're good to load in,
Yeah?
but we never talked about your fee for bringing it to us.
Basically, it's just a fee added on for people to arrange business for you.
What's the not great news?
Nothing, it's all great.
Okay.
However, there is one small skank in the scud pie.
Which is,
The contact wants passage to the system.
do you vouch for them?
On my life.
To vouch for someone is to confirm that someone is who they say they are or that they are good of character. If someone asks you about your friend, you can vouch for them and ensure the other people that your friend is a good person. You can vouch for the people you know. All it really means is that you're putting your reputation on the line to show that you think someone is good.
Fine.
And no hyperdrive.
You want me to travel sub-light? Deal's off.
It's one sector over.
Moving fast is the only thing keeping me safe.
These are mitigating circumstances.
What do you mean, mitigating?
Mitigating is a big word, and it means to make something less bad, less severe, less serious, or less painful. Basically, something happens that mitigates it, causes other things to settle down. In this case, the Mando cannot travel without hyperspeed because he's being hunted down by others. However, the person he's helping desperately needs his help and cannot use hyperspeed or her eggs will die. The fact that they're going to be carrying unborn babies on the ship mitigates the violence and causes him to settle down a bit.
I'm not a taxi service.
I know, I hear you, but I can vouch for her.
Obviously, these characters know that they hear each other. I mean, they're having a conversation, aren't they? So why would she tell him that she hears him?
I hear you.
Telling someone that you hear them doesn't necessarily say that you physically hear them. It actually suggests that you understand what they're saying. You could use this phrase the same way you'd say, I understand.
So what about you?
No. No, see, that is not fair. How am I supposed to know how you feel?
I love you. You hear me? I love you.
Similarly to this usage, you could also say, I hear that, which means that you agree. So, for example, if someone says, Teacher Sean is dope, you can always respond with a, I hear that.
What's the cargo?
It's her spawn. She needs her eggs fertilized by the equinox or her line will end. If you jump into hyperspace, they'll die. She said her husband has settled on the estuary moon of Trask in the system of the gas giant Coliban.
She said all that?
I paraphrased.
Is she sure there are Mandalorians there?
She said her husband has seen them.
Do you know the husband?
No, I just met her 10 minutes before you walked in.
I thought you said you vouched for her on your life.
What can I say? I'm an excellent judge of character.
We just heard her refer to herself as an excellent judge of character. A person who is an excellent judge of character is someone who is able to talk to someone for a small amount of time and understand if they're kind people, intelligent, fair, special, or downright bad. For example, your friend who's always ending up in toxic relationships with people that cause them harm, well, they have a bad judge of character. Your friends who are selective and choose to only make friends with people that they take time to get to know and actually trust, they have good judges of character. This phrase is just there to say whether someone is good at knowing who people really are.
Hey, don't overcook it, Treadwell. I like it medium rare. I'm not some Rhodian for crying out loud. All right, here's the deal. A Mandalorian covert is close. It's in this sector, one system trailing.
Are they the ones that left Navarro?
Don't know. All I know is that the contact leads to them.
How much will it cost me?
Well, it's the great news. It's free. Aside from finder's fee, of course.
What's the not great news?
Nothing, it's all great.
Okay.
However, there is one small skank in the scud pie.
Which is?
The contact wants passage to the system.
Do you vouch for them?
On my life.
Fine.
And no hyperdrive.
You want me to travel sub-light? Deal's off.
It's one sector over.
Moving fast is the only thing keeping me safe.
These are mitigating circumstances.
What do you mean, mitigating? I'm not a taxi service.
I know, I hear you, but I can vouch for her.
What's the cargo?
It's her spawn. She needs her eggs fertilized by the equinox or her line will end. If you jump into hyperspace, they'll die. She said her husband has settled on the estuary moon of Trask in the system of the gas giant Coliban.
She said all that?
I paraphrased.
Is she sure there are Mandalorians there?
She said her husband has seen them.
Do you know the husband?
No, I just met her 10 minutes before you walked in.
I thought you said you vouched for her on your life.
What can I say? I'm an excellent judge of character.
All right, that's it for the content today. I really hope you liked what you saw. As always, if you did, consider hitting that like button for me, consider smashing that subscribe button, and ringing that little bell for notifications. If I didn't help you at all and you didn't like it, well, hit that thumbs down button too. Voting works that way, baby. And stick around for a little bit of affirmation. All right, now for a bit of quick affirmation. I just wanted to let you know how proud of you I am. You're doing an amazing job trying to improve, trying to get better. You're learning another language, and there's something special about that. So, thank you for being you. I love you, and I'll see you next time.